So I'll talk more about this later. My 9-year coach anniversary with my coach Heather Prostansky is Friday. I know. So leather or pottery. I don't know which one will make it better to Canada. She said this morning it's like a second marriage, our relationship. And when I first hired Heather, I was making negative $669 in my business. I was very good about keeping my profit and loss. And that was not good because I was a sales trainer, so that felt really extra bad. And one of the first calls that we had, she explained this concept, and one of our clients, Cassie, yesterday reminded me of this concept, and so I want to share it with you today. Because we want our results so quickly. And so let me go ahead and walk you through this. There's two parts to this. Um, so the concept, can you see my iPad? Give me jazz hands. All right, cool. All right, so over here we have, oh, come on. And now my pencil's out. I have to use the whiteboard. Judy, you got my back on this? All right. I have to use this one because my pencil's out of thing. Okay, so we have over here, we have what's called a lagging indicator. No, this is a leading indicator. And then over here, this creates what's called a lagging indicator. I will explain this. These are annoying business terms. So the leading indicator comes first. You have to do these things in order to create a lagging indicator, which is an ultimate result. So if I were trying to get my health together, right, a leading indicator would be like eat a salad, a lagging indicator would be like lose a pound, right, something like that. So in business, leading indicators are really on the activities. What is it that I can control? And so leading indicators are things like number of posts, number of, hi, I'm Tasha. We have number of invitations to something. We have maybe in my world like comp coaching calls. If you guys could like not write on my screen, that would be great. Right? We have these are the activities that we do. Right? And then over here, these are the results. Right? And results are sometimes sales appointments. Results are sales, clients, right? Customers, etc. Profit is a lagging indicator. Now, what should we focus on every single day? Leading indicators. What do we actually focus on every single day? Lagging indicators. What does that do to our mental health and our encouragement? Bad, bad, bad. And so this was one of the first things that Heather taught me. And far as remember, I was making negative $669, right? And I had left my corporate job, which means that I needed to make sales. And what she said is the more I focus on this lagging situation, the less, like, the worse my vibes would be, the more I would like reek of desperation, and it wouldn't work. But if I focused on 60 to 90 days of leading indicators, she promised me that I would see a change in my sales. And I was like, well, I just pulled $8,000 out of our family savings to pay you, so I guess I'll listen to you. Here's the second part of that conversation. The second part of that conversation is this. Impact is a leading indicator for income. The more people I positively impact on a daily basis, and if I do that every single day through encouragement, through sharing value, through helping people get results at no cost, like maybe this thing, I will see a lagging indicator of income. But here's the part that we don't want to admit. It is 60 to 90 days of consistent leading indicators to create a lagging indicator. Now, will you have people jump the process? Yes, of course you will, right? But that is not what we are controlling on a daily basis. And so this is an important part of business, and we start to get, I don't know, I get crazy. I'm like, I want this all to happen today. And it just doesn't work that way, right? Also, skill is a leading indicator. We have to build skill before we can get lagging indicators. And we focus so much on these lagging indicators that it just doesn't really work. And so as we're going out and we're doing social media, Heather said, go and positively impact 3 people a day for 90 days straight, no complaining about money. I went from negative $669 to over $10,000 in revenue in 90 days. Now, that I'm not saying that that is normal for every single person, but that is what actually happened in my world. And I felt like I had to share that with you all today. So you can take with it what you will.